Does something feel different between you and your special person? Do you feel a shift in the energy and in the connection that you don't quite understand? If that's the case, in today's Pick a Card reading, you're going to get real clarity on what that is. What is that shift? What feels different? And what's going on in their real feelings for you at this time? Welcome if you're new to this channel. I am Dr. V. It's an absolute joy to have you here. As always, I have 3 groups for you to pick from. You can pick from group number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. So today you have 2 ways to choose your group. You can choose by the image on the card, which I will show you, and then we will be assigning zodiac signs to each group as well. So some people like to pick their zodiac and their person's zodiac and combine those readings. So do be gentle with yourself. Just go with what feels right, go with your intuition, but also remember that this is a general reading and not everything may resonate for your situation. But if you're ready to get real answers on what's going on between you and your person, to ask all the questions that are deeply relevant to your special journey with them, and to get real specific answers as well as recommendations for what actions you can take in this connection to get the outcome that you want, then I recommend that you do a private reading with me. I offer live on video call as well as video recorded readings. So if you click on the link in the box, I think above here and below, you can see my entire reading menu. So go ahead and take a deep breath and see which of these you feel most guided towards. This is group number 1. Group number 2. And group number 3. Let's go ahead and get zodiac signs. For group number 1, we have Pisces, Gemini, Cancer, and Capricorn. For group number 2, we have Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, and Leo. And for group number 3, we have Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Virgo. So go ahead and make your choice, and we will get started right here with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose this image right here, as well as Pisces, Gemini, Cancer, and Capricorn. Let's see. What feels different? What has shifted? What is going on in their real feelings for you? We're going to start with oracle cards. And then we will do your tarot. And then stay with me till the end because we'll also be getting advice and guidance from Spirit. What are their real feelings for you at this time? Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Dreams. Believe in your dreams. Tiptoeing. Avoiding getting caught. Acting shady. Sneaking around. Rock bottom. Okay. Very, very interesting. And look at these two right here. We have a definite divine masculine energy right here. Okay. So if you're watching this for a divine masculine, I feel like, yes, look at this. This shows us that there is something that feels different, something that is changing. And I do feel that what the shift here is that your person, whatever is the struggle or obstacle that is keeping them from fully coming to you, is what is shifting in this person. Okay. There is a situation going on in this person's life. It could be anything from third party to financial, to long distance, to family obligations, things that keep them really, really stressed and really, really burdened emotionally. Okay. And parts of that they are not fully explaining to you. Okay, there seems to be certain burdens on your person that they are either ashamed of, embarrassed about, don't want to admit to. Okay, so you know something, but you may not know everything. That's why we're getting this tiptoeing around as well, right? There's something that they are very carefully navigating around right now. But it's not working in the sense that it's becoming more and more challenging. It is keeping them away from you in a way that they don't like, okay? It is challenging their ability to be present and vulnerable with you. It is challenging their ability to be fully in this relationship or connection with you. And I feel like it's tearing them apart because they're being pulled in two directions. Okay, they're being pulled in the direction of whatever this responsibility or obligation to somebody else or something else is, and they don't want it anymore. Like they are pulled towards you. Okay, this person fantasizes about you, dreams about you, dreams of a life with you. I feel like this person is becoming more and more focused on what a life with you would actually look like if they could get out of this situation, or if they could resolve whatever the problems are that are keeping them stuck. Okay, but they also are realizing that a lot of what this is about is also their ability to love themselves. Like, do they feel that they deserve a new life or a second chance with you? Or do they feel like they don't deserve it? Like they've already committed to something else, are responsible for something else, are obligated to something else? Do they not love themselves enough to choose themselves? Because it's like they are realizing that they are not going to be able to choose you until they choose themselves. And there's some form of self-loathing here in this person. If they are not coming towards you, fully choosing you, and allowing themselves to stay stuck in other situations, there's a form of self-denial and self-loathing there. Okay, there's a form of, I don't deserve this. I deserve to be unhappy. I don't deserve happiness. I don't deserve true love. I deserve to suffer where I am now. And so they're realizing that, do they even love themselves enough to choose themselves? And where is that going? You know, there is a definite shift here, okay? And they are absolutely hitting or getting close to hitting that rock bottom. And if this is a third party situation, then yes, they are absolutely tiptoeing around because they don't want to compromise what they have with you, but they don't know how to resolve the other situation either, okay? But this person is slowly getting to that rock bottom where the pressure is building, okay? And it can't go on like this forever. Let's go deeper. What else? What else is in their real feelings? What are they truly feeling? What's different? So if this resonates with you so far and you would like to go deeper and get true clarity on what's going on between you and your person, there's only so much a general reading like this can tell you. So I recommend that you do that private reading with me. One of the things that is most powerful is the live reading, because you can ask every question that you have and Spirit can answer right there in real time. But again, you have many choices on what kind of reading you want. So go ahead and click on my reading link in the box below. The Magician. Seven of Swords. See, there's that same energy as tiptoeing right there. Eight of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, see, that's the thing. All right, so here's the other shift that I'm feeling very clearly. There's something here. Look at this Eight of Wands as a central energy, okay? This person, if this is a long distance relationship, they wish to travel towards you, okay? They wish to come towards you. They need to see you in person, okay? That's not for everybody. The other energy here is that there is a faster moving resolution here. There's something this person wants. There's something this person wants to do in terms of moving towards you. But they're also at the same time afraid. They're starting to feel the energy of time, okay? They're starting to feel like maybe they are stuck not being able to choose between something that they're currently maintaining. Ten of Pentacles is about your external life, right? Like, are you maintaining a job, a place of residence, a housing, a commitment, a long-term living situation, some sort of dead-end marriage, some sort of family business obligations? There's something here. It's like they feel like they have to choose between upholding this somehow versus following their passion for you and what you represent to them, okay? And that's the problem, where it's like they feel like if they don't work towards building this connection with you, if they allow themselves to keep kind of being dishonest with themselves, not fully choosing, not fully stepping up, that's that Seven of Swords, being secretive, not confiding in you, not telling you what's really going on, then they are not going to be able to manifest you, okay? I feel very strongly that this is a sense of, I don't want emotional or physical distance between you and I, but I feel you slipping away. Okay, the longer this person is waiting, the more they are feeling that you will slip away. And that is the fear that is shifting within this person. So that's what is different. This person is starting to feel the fear of potential loss, and that is catastrophic to them. Okay, this person would be deeply, deeply affected if they experience you as a complete loss. If they lost you completely, this person would be devastated, okay? They would be devastated. They don't want that. They don't want that. That's the shift, is the growing fear. So let's take 4 more cards and go deeper. And this is Spirit's advice. Oh, see? There you go. Wow. Okay. So this person is definitely somebody who processes and moves slowly, okay? They know that you are most likely not like that, okay? They themselves are a slow processor. It takes time for their perception to shift. It takes time for them to come to terms with themselves, the fact that maybe they are not loving themselves, they are not choosing themselves, and they can't choose you until they choose themselves. That is a perception that is slowly shifting for this person, okay? It's not overnight. But again, the fear of the fact that you are not somebody who is necessarily slow. You tend to like clarity. You tend to move forward quickly. You might lose choose to lose this person. Like you might choose to just walk away and move on, even though your heart doesn't want to. And they are beginning to feel that tension, okay? So that's why I'm saying that there's something here. Remember I told you there's something here maybe regarding family obligations. I feel like for some of you, this person could be in a living situation or a long-term commitment with somebody else, right? They've already built a unit with somebody else, and it's hard to leave that, even though they don't want that unit, even though like they may want the kids, but they don't want the person anymore, right? So this could also just mean that they have other obligations, and that is where that perception is slow in changing, okay? Because they do want to offer you something more than what they've been able to offer. But there is definitely a block here, even though the offer is there. And so if you want to take this as a time marker, this can be as in, something might shift possibly by summer. But this is also the energy of the sun. So it's like you still bring light into this person's life, okay? So if you would like to go deeper than this general reading and find out what is actually going on, what is the outcome, is there anything you can do? When is this perception going to change? When is this offer going to come in? How will it come in? Then I recommend that you book that private reading with me, either live or video recorded. And here is your advice from Spirit. Heavenly embrace. You will never lose your way, for all paths will lead you back home. My angels guide me. That is so beautiful. Okay. So if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, this is the Love Oracle right here. This is the Money, Business, and Career Oracle. They're available with free shipping exclusively at a great price at Amazon.com. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It helps me to keep bringing you these free readings. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. That chose this image right here, as well as Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, and Leo. Let's see. Something feels different. What are their real feelings for you? We will start here with your oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we'll also be getting advice from Spirit. Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Enlightenment. Pursue spiritual growth. Wine and dine. Courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion. Masculine energy. Wow. Okay, so divine masculine coming forward strongly in both groups 1 and 2 so far. So yes, something here has shifted in the sense that I believe this person has realized that they have deeply hurt you. Okay, something has happened here that has been deeply hurtful. They know that maybe they have broken your heart. Maybe they've broken your trust. Maybe you really felt a deep masculine, divine masculine connection with this person. And initially they may have brought a lot of that masculine energy into your life. And then they either disappeared, pulled back, couldn't give you what you needed, didn't show up like they used to. Or they may, for some of you, even have abruptly ended this relationship. I do feel for some of you that's what happened. Like one day everything was fine. The next, this person was gone, and you're like, what happened? I don't understand. And so I feel like for some of you, this could even be a separation that has been going on for a few months, where there's been silence. Something ended really quickly. It might have ended out of nowhere, like it blindsided you. You didn't see it coming. You're just like, what is this? And that is why right now there's a deepening energy shift, where this person is really starting to regret their actions, and they are wanting to ask you for forgiveness. They may not have the courage to speak up quite just yet, but they have definitely been soul searching. See? Enlightenment pursues spiritual growth. I think there is a part of this person that is deeply ashamed and regretful for the way they behaved. And it might even just be their sense of very fragile pride and ego that is keeping them from directly asking for forgiveness. Okay, this, for some of you, this person is kind of like ashamed to show their face kind of thing. You know, like they know that they really messed up. They know that they really screwed this up. And the longer it goes, the more harder it's becoming for them to actually come forward. And again, this is not your fault. It's just their ego. They want to ask for forgiveness, but they are ashamed of actually showing their face to you, you know? But I feel like they want to come forward because they have realized, right, through this growth, through looking at themselves in the mirror, that what they did to you was really wrong, okay? And that you deserved better. They may not have shown up consistently for you. See, this is consistently dating with romance and passion. They may have been very inconsistent with you, and they realized that you deserved better than that. You deserved that they show up consistently. They love you, they wine you, they dine you, they spend time with you. You guys enjoy life together. You step into romance and passion, and it feels real, and it feels like it's not just here today and gone tomorrow. So this person has struggled possibly to give you that kind of consistency. When it was good, it might have been really good with this person. And then when it wasn't, they might have just disappeared. They withdrew their energy. And it may have felt like it blindsided you, okay? And they feel really ashamed and bad over that. So let's go deeper. And if this is resonating with you and you want real clarity on what is going on between you and your person, so when we do a private reading, we get you real answers that goes so much deeper, obviously, than a general reading like this. So we can look at your person, what's going on, where this is headed, and what options you have on what you can do in this situation. So if you go ahead to my reading menu, which is linked in the box below, you can see your reading options there. I do live and video recorded. The Hierophant. Four of Swords. Page of Wands. The Fool. High Priestess in reverse. Okay. So here's the thing, okay? This person, it's like they know what their truth is inside. Okay, they know what their truth is inside, but they are currently burying it within themselves. Okay, they're not like it's interesting how we got that High Priestess in reverse, because it's almost like they're allowing themselves a certain level of self-awareness. They're allowing themselves a certain level of looking at themselves in the mirror, to the point where they may ask for forgiveness, right? That's where it's like they know they did wrong, they know they messed up, they know they hurt you, they may have really broken your spirit, your heart, but they're not going quite yet to that deepest level, which may take time, of what is their true inner truth in terms of taking action towards you. Okay, so I feel like they want to come towards you to maybe apologize for their behavior, for what they did, how they behaved, but they're still kind of not wanting to go to that ultimate depth of, am I ready to take action around that, right? So an apology is different than an apology with action, because I feel like what's happening here is that if this person, high priestess in, upright form, if they were to go that deep, then what they would want is to actually make you an offer of a brand new life. But that fool's energy is also very risky to this person, okay? There's a risk in this that they are having a very hard time committing to. That is why we're getting the energy of the Page of Wands as the central energy. This person has not reached yet that maturity, that mastery, and it doesn't matter how old they are, because this is about taking real action, taking a stand on this relationship, on this connection. And this person is coming through as a page, not a king, not a queen, right? They are still learning how to step into action around this connection, and it's requiring a lot of soul searching for them. Four of Swords, right? It's like, yes, they are withdrawn. This is the energy of withdrawing into themselves, going into silence, and dealing with the rigidity of their belief systems. Okay, this person has certain beliefs about their own limitations. Okay, they could be internal beliefs and rigidity, but it can also be external structures, right? So this person could be legally bound to somebody else. They could be legally married to somebody else. They could be stuck in the rigidity of a particular structure, both externally as well as within their own mind. Like they don't know if they can get out, right? So they've gone silent and they didn't treat you right. And in that silence, they realize that they didn't treat you right, but there's a regret there that is not actively yet turning into action, because then it would lead them to want a completely new life, which is extremely risky, right? They would have to jump off that cliff right there. So that is the shift that is slowly happening in this person. Coming to terms with how they treated you, coming to terms with their bad behavior, feeling a little bit paralyzed around, do they have the capacity to come forward and ask for forgiveness? Do they have the courage to do that? So we're going to get 4 more cards on their true feelings, and this is your advice from Spirit. Healing, divine timing, processing, release. Yeah, see? So that's the thing. It's like this person is in the middle of some sort of a deep cycle of dark night of the soul. Like they know that they deeply messed this up. And if you think that somehow they screwed you over, they hurt you, they abruptly left, they ran away, they're the runner here and they've gotten away, while you are suffering, I don't believe that is the case. This person is silently suffering from the absence of you in their life, okay? They are processing the terrible behavior, okay? This person knows that they behaved terribly. I believe they are deeply ashamed of that behavior and they are processing through it. They're trying to release all of the bad stuff, the feelings, the limitations, the bad behavior. They're trying to somehow release that energy through some form of healing, and they know that part of that healing is going to have to be asking your forgiveness. But there seems to be a time delay on that, because that requires accountability, courage, the ability to look at themselves in the mirror, the ability to show up in front of you and say, I know I messed this up. I know I was awful to you. And I feel like this person struggles with that kind of ego death. It's like the death of your ego, to stand in front of somebody you love and say, you know what, I messed this up. I was awful to you. I was horrible to you. I should not have done that. Can you forgive me? Okay, so if this resonates and you want to go deeper on when is this going to happen, how is it going to happen, are they going to be able to show up, because there is a block, there's a delay here. Are they going to? Is there any action you can take? When is this actual release coming? Then I recommend that you do the live or video recorded private reading with me so we can get you those answers. The link to my menu is in the box below, and here is your advice from Spirit. Transform limits. Allow Spirit to take away doubts, fears, and attachments. I change my life with ease. So if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, this is the Love Oracle, which is right here. This is the Business, Money, and Career one. They are available exclusively with free shipping at amazonprime.com. Everything is linked below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. It really helps me to continue to bring you free readings. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose this image right here, as well as Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Virgo. Let's see. What has shifted? What feels different? And how do they truly feel about you at this time? We're going to start here with your oracle cards. And then we will do tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we will also be getting advice from Spirit for you. Expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. Dove. Take a leap of faith. Lift off. Fast action, progression forward. The wait is over. Boundaries. Okay. So this is very interesting. I feel like the shift here is that you might be very surprised by this person. I feel like on the outside, and maybe for a long time, they have kept you at arm's length by creating some sort of boundaries between you and them. Okay, so look at this person standing here with a big kind of chisel right there. Okay, so there might be some sort of a block, obstacle, scenario, situation here that makes you feel like you two cannot come together, or that coming together is going to be very challenging, because there's some big boundary, some gaping hole right there between the two of you, right? And it may have felt like this for a very long time. But what's interesting to me is that the shift is that you might actually be surprised that whatever this boundary is that has felt so real, so concrete, so painful, so awful, might be slowly dissolving. And it might surprise you, because you may have come to a point where you don't even believe that no matter how much you love this person, no matter how much they love you, that it was ever going to work. And you might be very surprised that something feels different. Something feels like the wait is over. Those boundaries are now crumbling somehow. And there might be some sort of a liftoff, a fast action or progression forward that might be coming after a long period of delay and slowness. But the thing is that you might not see this coming. Okay, because look, this person may have been mentally and emotionally and physically preparing themselves to express their true feelings for you and make a leap of faith toward those feelings, right? And you may know deep down inside that they do love you deeply, but they may not have fully expressed that to you just yet, because they feel like they can't express it fully until they're willing to make that leap. Okay, and again, I feel like for many of you, you may have lost hope that that leap from this person, the action from this person, could even be possible anymore. Okay, you may have become so discouraged through the course of this connection, group 3, that you stopped believing that this hole between the two of you could ever be filled, that could ever go away, right? So you may be very resigned right now, and this person is secretly planning some progress forward that you don't even see or anticipate, because you accepted some sort of big boundary or some sort of a big block, and you didn't think it was ever going to move, okay? And maybe this person is quietly planning for something different, okay? And it may have taken them a long time, or is taking them some time to get to this place, because whatever the challenges are, they are not small, okay? They require a level of planning, a level of courage, a level of, you know, a hard look at reality in order to move this boundary, okay? But this person might be shifting towards resolving that boundary. So let's go deeper. If this is resonating with you and you would like to get your answers, specific clarity on you and your person that cannot be there, obviously, because this is a general reading, then I recommend that you do a private reading with me so we can get you real answers on your situation. You can do live or pre-recorded video. And if you go to the link below to my reading menu, you can see all of your options right there. Strength, see? This is what I said, right? This kind of liftoff, this type of change, this kind of progress is going to require a certain level of strength. Queen of Swords, planning and strategy. Four of Cups. King of Wands, Hangman. Yeah, see, this is the thing. The struggle is definitely there. The struggle is definitely real, right? That Hanged Man is the reason why this situation, this connection may have felt very stalled for a long time. It feels like it's not progressing, it's not moving forward. This person might be kind of hanging between two worlds, hanging between two options. Not knowing fully which way to go or what action to take, and not feeling the strength to do it as well, okay? So that's why this person, we're getting this energy of Queen of Swords and Four of Cups, because there's like a sense of like, I need to take action, but if I do that, if I express myself, if I declare my love and my true feelings, if I take that leap of faith, it's going to require some form of planning, some form of strategy and action in order for the obstacles to be removed, okay? So this person right now might actually be shifting into more of a planning mode, okay? Over an emotional mode. That's why we're getting this Four of Cups as the central energy here, because they might need to, you know, not be very emotional right now. They might need to shut down their emotional availability in order to strategically plan out how to find the strength to come out of this very suspended, very stuck, very static energy of what do I truly want? Why am I just hanging out, not doing anything? My life feels like it's blocked. My love is blocked. My pathway forward feels blocked. But I'm the problem. I'm the reason for this, because I'm not following my true passion, my true purpose, my true mission, my desire to have this love and this connection with you. This person wants to step into that King of Wands energy for you. King of Wands is very decisive. It is the opposite energy of the Hangman, okay? It's an energy of I am bold, I am decisive, I am going after what I want. I'm not going to just sit there contemplating, waiting for some answer that's never going to come because it's coming from outside of me. No, I'm going to think through this, find the strength, or at least I want to. I'm not going to let my emotions get to me right now, because in order to truly come forward, I need strategy. I need some sort of emotional calm, something that is more logical. Otherwise, I'm going to get myself into emotional trouble. We're going to get 4 more cards to go deeper here. What else is shifting? What are they truly feeling? And we're getting advice from Spirit. Self-worth, big goals, travel, 5th dimension, see? Yeah. So this person does deeply feel, even if there's separation, even if there's little to no contact, there is a deep 5D connection here. You might be dreaming of each other, seeing synchronicities, seeing your names, hearing songs that, you know, remind you of each other. This bond is surpassing 3D challenges or limitations, okay? It's surpassing that. For those of you who this could be a long distance relationship, this person wants to travel to see you. They might, you know, again, make that plan, logically plan out logistics to actually come to you, to have a conversation with you in person. This, for others of you, this could just mean forward movement. This person wants some sort of forward movement, or they want to do something that feels like they're not stuck anymore, because 4 of Cups is a bit of a stuck energy. So is the Hangman, right? The only way to come out of that is motion, okay? It's motion forward. And they realize too that whatever is that boundary, whatever is that stuck feeling, it's going to require a combination of knowing their self-worth, choosing themselves. We got this similarly, I believe, in group 1 as well, like the sense of like, am I worthy of this? Do I deserve to have this love? Yes, I do. I want this love. I want to not be limited in where I'm at, especially if it's financial, especially if it has to do with material life. There's something here that needs to be worked out. It could be career, business, money, inheritance, property, you know, divorce. It's something here in terms of big goals around not being limited in what they can offer you, not being limited in what they can experience with you. But that also requires stepping into a higher level of self-worth and self-esteem for this person. So look at all these big things they are absolutely dealing with, you know, in order to come forward and express their love and desire for you, and do it in a way that is not making you feel like this is a stuck energy, like this is not going anywhere. Like the love could be there, the emotions could be there, but where's the actual forward movement, right? And that's why we still have this kind of stuck energy around that 4 of Cups, like, okay, I don't want to get emotionally overwhelmed here. You know, I want to be decisive. I want to have a plan. I want to be strong. But there's still that sense of like, there are things that need to be dealt with, okay? And those things can feel overwhelming. It can be difficult to make those decisions or deal with those obstacles, right? And that's where this person is, you know, wanting to move past it, wanting to gain some sort of momentum. I do get an energy of momentum from this person. Like, I need to build momentum because I've been stuck and stagnant for a long time. Okay, so if this resonates and you want to get specific clarity on where is this going, what's going to happen, what are your options on what you can do, then I recommend that you do the live or the video recorded private reading. The link is in the box below, and this is your advice from Spirit. Golden Map. When you align your desires with Spirit's plan, you are truly blessed. I fulfill my true purpose. Okay, so if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, this is the love deck right here. This is a business, money, and career deck. They're available exclusively with free shipping at Amazon. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like, helps me to continue to bring you free readings here on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one.